Well, it's about living with someone called your housemate. Well, it's a good thing.
My old place, my mum, and also my dad. And then I said to myself, it's time to move on because I'm big enough to do this by myself.
Community Connections is a small non-government organisation. We support primarily people with disabilities, primarily under the age of 65. And really what we try and do is create good lives for people. So Homeshare is this fantastic idea. Homeshare, at its simplest, is a reciprocal arrangement where two people give each other something that they need. So a person who might need some additional support in their life, they invite somebody to come and live with them for little or no rent. And in exchange, that person provides some support to the person. So it's a win-win arrangement.
I'm really the day-to-day sort of man who organises it, who meets the people who want to be householders, who meets the people who want to be sharers. I look to match them together, then introduce them if I think that they're right for the programme.
Peter is 37. Peter is a very determined human being. He likes to achieve goals. He loves drama, but then he's a drama queen every day of his life. He always performs, so he does extremely well in that area. He was living with us at home in a 2-bedroom unit. He's been asking to move out for quite a number of years to live independently. He had moved in a short time back, and I noticed that he was getting very, very lonely. The interest I had in Homeshare was basically to find Peter a companion. How do I test these people? Are they going to be good with my son? Aren't they going to be good? Community Connection came up with Homeshare. I think this is what Peter needs. He needs the normality of a normal life.
My name is Leon and I live with Peter. Well, I met Lee through an online advert, and he was just trying to explain more about how the home sharing works, and basically sounded interesting because, I always wanted to do something along the lines of helping others, and I thought it might be interesting, and obviously there's a benefit for me as well. I don't have to pay for rent, so I can save that money. So down the track I can probably get a deposit, buy my own place. It's a big thing for me, and we had an interview, sat down with Maria and Peter, and I found them really lovely, and it's been, I think, around the 2-month mark now that we've been living together, and it seems pretty great. I've been living with home sharing with people for a long time now, and basically it's just like having a friend, hanging out, and obviously having a house, you have chores that you need to do, upkeep the place, and it's basically just arranging, what do you do, what does your housemate do, and basically, with Peter it's pretty much the same, except, he's got things that he can't do. We just kind of work around that, and just make it as synchronized as possible. A little bit of support here and there, and it's not too much of a difference really.
He's a good friend, but he's a little bit pain in the backside. We go out to see movies.
Yeah, we mix it up. We go between the club and the cinemas, so we're not always doing the same thing.
Same thing. I also sing at the Cable Arts Club. I sing lots of different kind of songs. We don't know about him. He's a slacker.
No, I don't. I haven't done it yet, but probably will eventually, but I'm too shy. But
yeah, plus he's trying to get him to a girl.
This is a nursing home. I was with myself for about 4 months. It was lonely. Lee brought Lauren into it to be my housemate. I thought she was a nice person. Her nature. We talked about things. I wanted to know if she was alright with me getting up so early, because I get up at 6 o'clock.
Yeah, I was living with my parents. I found out about it through Gumtree, and then I met up with Lee and did an interview. So I just thought it seemed like a good idea, and there's no obligation to stay, even if after you've stayed for a month, it's just not working for either party. It's not like you're locked in. It was good to meet Sharon, and Sharon's quite easygoing and a nice person and pretty relaxed.
And she came. Yeah, she helped cleaning. It's better for company. She told me about the paintings. They're lovely.
I think it's about nearly 2 weeks. Yeah, it's been really good. Sharing quite a large house between 2 people is nice. She has her own life, so she goes to work, she goes to her own church, she kind of has other friends and networks. I would hope that in a year that we'd be getting along well, that we would have systems in place to work out the household routines and, maybe find a few things we can do together that we have in common. And I guess things are just running smoothly, really.
To me, a home share is really a great idea. I would highly recommend it at this point.
I think it's a great program, to be honest, and I think a lot of people should try it, and it's definitely something different and very beneficial for yourself and others. And yeah, I think it's a great program, to be honest. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Tuesday.